How big can a snake really get? From muscle-packed giants to ancient monsters longer than buses, these are the biggest snakes ever recorded, and some of them are still out there. Ever wondered which snake is fast enough to strike you before you even blink? Meet the black mamba, Africa's most feared venomous serpent, clocking speeds of 20 kilometers per hour and delivering a venom punch that drops prey in minutes. Cloaked in olive-gray tones and stretching up to 4.3 meters long, this snake is pure nightmare fuel. It doesn't just bite, it lunges with fury, strikes twice, and lets its deadly venom do the killing. Despite being a skilled climber, it prefers ambushing from the ground, and with females laying up to 20 eggs, the next generation of terror is always on the way. What snake rules the jungle like a cold-blooded king? The king cobra towers above other venomous snakes, growing up to 5.7 meters long and injecting enough neurotoxin to take down an elephant, or 20 humans. Found across Asia, this regal killer avoids humans. Unless provoked, then all bets are off. Males are larger than females, which is rare in the serpent world. From the rainforests of India to Southeast Asia's shadowy underbrush, it feeds on other snakes like a true apex predator. Bonus, it's protected in Vietnam, so no, you can't just adopt one. What snake is long enough to wrap around a bus and strong enough to squeeze life out of anything? The reticulated python, draped in mesmerizing patterns, is a jungle juggernaut reaching up to 8.7 meters and 145 kilograms in weight. It's the world's longest recorded snake, and Medusa, a famous captive specimen, still holds that record. Despite their size and bad reputation, they're not out to eat you unless you poke them. With heat-sensing pits, infrared targeting, and constriction as a superpower, their prey never stands a chance. Oh, and they can swallow something equal to their weight, including your goat. What serpent can hold its breath longer than most humans? The Burmese python, a non-venomous but lethal constrictor, can grow over 7.6 meters long and weigh up to 90 kilograms, then take a dive and stay submerged for 30 minutes. These swamp ninjas use their chemical receptors and heat-sensing jaws to detect prey, even with poor eyesight. As they grow older, they slither from treetops to ground-level ambush zones and graduate from munching on rats to swallowing full-grown deer. Their squeeze is so strong, it outkills venom. Too bad illegal hunting and habitat loss keep putting them on the endangered radar. What if dinosaurs had a slithering successor that ruled the Earth's rivers? Meet Titanoboa, the extinct prehistoric megasnake that grew over 12.8 meters long and weighed a staggering 1,133 kilograms. This serpent from 60 million years ago could outsize a school bus and dominate crocodiles with a single crushing coil. Its fossil was found in Colombia, and scientists believe it lived like a super anaconda, hunting fish, turtles, and ancient crocs. It thrived in a tropical climate so hot, only giants like it could survive. Imagine a snake so big it could rewrite what we know about Earth's past. Which rattlesnake wears a crown of venom and wields fangs like daggers? Say hello to the eastern diamondback, North America's deadliest and heaviest venomous snake, with fangs an inch long and venom that can flatten 3 humans in one strike. Tipping the scales at over 15 kilograms, this 7-foot rattler doesn't slither, it stalks. Packed with crocodile-swallower enzymes, it clots your blood like a nightmare science experiment. Despite its lethality, it avoids humans. Unless cornered, then you'll wish you ran faster. With males wrestling each other during mating season and 20 live babies born at once, this beast doesn't just rattle, it dominates. What snake can eat a crocodile for lunch and still have room for dessert? The African rock python is a coiling monster from sub-Saharan Africa, growing up to 6 meters long and packing enough muscle to crush antelopes, warthogs, and yes, Nile crocodiles. One killed in 1958 was found with a 1.5-meter croc in its belly. Yikes. They prefer old burrows and termite mounds to nest, laying up to 100 eggs that hatch into ready-to-rumble babies. Sadly, their fearsome reputation leads to senseless killings, even though they rarely seek out conflict. Still, if you're in their way, they'll show you how it feels to be out of breath, permanently. What python shines like a gem, but crushes like a nightmare? The Amethystine Python, found in Australia and Papua New Guinea, can grow up to 8.5 meters and weigh as much as 90 kilograms. Its shimmering scales hide a stealth predator that drops from trees or slinks through swamps to ambush mammals and monitor lizards. Females are the true beasts here, tipping the scales at double the male's size. With heat-sensing pits and lightning-fast strikes, this python doesn't miss. While it sparkles in the light, don't be fooled. This is no jewel, it's a coiled assassin. What snake can sink into water and rise like a living submarine of muscle? The green anaconda is the undisputed heaviest snake on Earth, weighing up to a jaw-dropping 227 kilograms and stretching more than 8.4 meters long. Though shorter than the reticulated python, it's far bulkier, like comparing a tank to a spear. Found in South America's murky rivers, this aquatic constrictor dines on capybaras, deer, turtles, even jaguars. It lurks with eyes and nostrils above water while the rest of its mass waits, silent and submerged. Non-venomous but terrifying, it crushes victims into silence, then swallows them whole. Think you're safe? Think again. Which snake gives the world's longest hug and never lets go? The boa constrictor slithers into the top spot with unmatched versatility, beauty, and brute power. Though averaging 4 meters and 45 plus kilograms, its muscle density and hunting tactics make it a living trap. Its jaws stretch like elastic to grab prey, from wild pigs and monkeys to birds. Then the constriction begins, a death grip that squeezes until there's no more breath to steal. It's not venomous, but its instincts are sharper than steel. Bonus, it gives birth to 60 live babies and keeps growing until it dies. Stylish, sneaky, and absolutely savage. You've just faced off with the largest, deadliest, and most jaw-dropping snakes the planet has ever seen. Which one would you dare encounter? Or are you running already? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button if you're still breathing, and subscribe for more wild legends from the natural world.